Mr. Hanson, here today, and it is April 17th. It's Friday, day 33 of Corona-tine so far. So I originally was just going to go ahead and record this yesterday, but I wanted some time to think through a little bit. So we got the news. I got it when I was on Zoom call, well, not Zoom, Google Meets call with my link leaders, actually, that the governor announced schools are going to be closed for the rest of the year. I wasn't shocked. I've expected this outcome. I think it's the outcome that makes the most sense for what we're dealing with. But that weight of the finality, that like we aren't coming back, it's hitting. So I haven't fully let myself process everything, honestly, because I don't want to feel all those emotions right now. But I do want to get this out to you guys. So that last week of school, March 8th, March 9th, whatever that week started. We had conferences that week. We had a field trip. So it was a weird week. But we talked about coronavirus a little bit and possibilities that could happen. I didn't really get to say my goodbyes, if you will, or I'll see you laters, but I did say things I know, like, oh, I hope I don't see you guys next week, and things like that, or I hope I don't see you for a while, because I think we were being real with ourselves about the gravity of, the situation. So without that, meaningful, I'll see you, take care of yourself, all that really good stuff that happens when you're saying goodbye, I realized, you never really know the last time you're going to see somebody. People just up and move, schedules get busy as an adult. I've got people that it's just seemingly impossible sometimes to link up with. Lives change, priorities change, situations change, and you never really know when it's the last time. And for me, with teaching, teaching's a hard job. It's a challenging job, but I think one of the hardest things for me is giving myself permission to give all I got to each and every one of you guys, and to be fully invested in getting to know you, to love you, to care about you, with the reality, the harsh reality that, on any given day, any random day, I may never see or hear from some of you again. And that's something that has happened, in my 6 years. It's happened a lot, intra-school year, and then, after the school year, or just, obviously, part of our job is to get you and send you off, and we just don't see you again. So even this school year, I think we had 4 kids that just up and transferred. 2 of them, relatively recently, no warning, didn't get to say that final goodbye, or to make sure they have, my contact information in case they want to hear from me or whatever else, and vice versa. So it's hard, but, I will get to see most of you next year. I know that. But there's a few of you that might switch schools, or your parents might up and move randomly. And yeah, I might not. So you can reach out, any of you, but especially if you're bouncing, it's nice to have some type of connection, so I'm not out here just wondering what's happening to you guys. So seniors, now I didn't get to teach any of you guys at Case when you were freshmen, but I've gotten to know a lot of you guys through Link Crew and just the halls and different things, and I really enjoyed just being around you guys. You guys have a lot of really good qualities, and I think you guys have the ability to do some really powerful things in this world, but there's a really good chance that we just won't connect again. So thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey, helping me grow as a person, as a teacher, and I'm here for whatever you need. Just don't ask me for money. That's off the books. So to all my other students, I see a lot of you guys on a daily basis, semi-daily basis. Some of you guys only see me when you need me, and that's cool. I got kids, that I've never taught, but we have a good relationship. So take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. And if you feel yourself stuck or you don't know what to do and you want advice or you just need an ear, I'm here. Reach out, and hopefully, things will get back to normal soon and we can link back up. It's one of the bright spots of my day, seeing one of my old kids or not kids that I've had in class, just, see you guys wave from the hall or stop by or see you when I'm walking through the halls. I miss that. So, freshmen, this is really tough. Freshman year is a battle. It's more really of like a war. We feel each other out and everything's all gravy those first couple days, and some of you guys try to start testing limits and you don't really know if you can trust me, and we get to know each other, and we just do this dance for a large chunk of the year, where because we're doing this dance, we don't really maximize our potential in the classroom. We don't really get to fully connect. We don't work as efficiently as we could because, we're feeling each other out. And then just, one day the switch just flips. And for some of you guys, that happens really early in the year. Maybe right away. You just come in, you're like, you see the vibe and we're here. Other you guys, it takes a little bit. Maybe we got to get into it. Maybe you got to see how I am as a teacher. Maybe you got to see if I care, or there's an issue in how I respond to it, or after a field trip, or after the pep rally, or whatever. There's so many events, link crew events after school, and you see how I am, and we build a relationship. And that switch flips, and we're smooth sailing for the most part after that. And for some of you guys, that switch hasn't flipped yet, and usually it happens like right about now, really, which is kind of crazy that we spend so much of our year building to this point. But we get to a point where I think some of you guys are finally seeing who you want to be and who you don't want to be, and you're ready to mature a little bit, and you realize that I'm not just selling air to you. And then from then on, we roll. And when most of us, or almost all of us, or all of us are on the same page, those last couple weeks of school, the last couple months, hopefully, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And it really, it hurts, it kills me that we're not going to get to share in that as a collective, because there's a lot of you guys that we haven't got that relationship to that point yet. And just not going to have that opportunity, because I know, just in reflecting on how things were going, like we were really close. A lot of us were really close to just making that jump, and I was seeing the growth in you guys. So I'm gonna have to just let that go. That's one of the things that this pandemic has taken away. But it hurts. It hurts, and realizing that it's okay right now. It's okay for all of us to feel whatever emotion we're feeling, good or bad, because there are both things in this, depending on your situation. It's totally cool to do that. So, another thing, is at the end of the freshman year, seeing the growth and talking about it with you guys and reflecting, and giving you a chance to see that, and realizing that you have come a long way, and then sending you off and knowing that you'll come back as sophomores, and sophomores still are messy, but knowing that you're going to come back and be a little more prepared to handle whatever comes your way, and then knowing like, hey, like I know you're going to come back and see me, I know you're going to come update me, I know you're going to ask for help when you need it, because we've gone through this battle together. So, freshmen, to me, and one of the big reasons why I choose to teach freshmen, is freshmen, it represents hope. And you guys come in as, raw potential and energy, a little rough around the edges. Some of you a lot of rough around the edges, if we're being honest. Hey, I was not a smooth rock when I was a freshman. I'm totally cool with that. Shout out the Rock Project. But you know, I know that through all our experiences collectively, freshman year, that when you leave, you're gonna be more prepared to handle the world, not just school. Obviously, we want to teach academics, but it's not what this is about. You know, that's my goal, is to get you prepared for life and prepared to find happiness and be who you want to be and be who you are. Be confident in that person, and you know, knowing that a lot of you guys took some of those things and you're on your way to reaching that, it's huge for me. It's really why I do this. You know, so maybe we didn't get to refine and mold that potential as much as normal this year, but you guys are gonna be okay. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be fine. You know, I don't want anyone to keep talking about how you guys are gonna be so behind, and you're only gonna be behind if you choose to be. I mean, academics are academics, and yeah, you miss some content, but you can still learn to be a learner, and you can get to know yourself, and you refocus. And if you come into school or life or jobs or wherever with those things in line, that all that battling and that warring I was talking about, that happens a lot less. You're ready to take care of business right away. And I think that that's something that's going to be a good thing out of this. We'll take that out of here. So with all that being said, you know, here's to the 2019-2020 school year. I mean, it's not over officially because we still are doing some online things, and I hope that I can connect with more of you guys and we can just keep this going. But it's over. You know, knowing that we're not going to be in that classroom again with each other, it sucks. But, you know, we got to know each other. You know, every year I get to know 130-ish kids really, really well. Most of you really, really well. And that's special. We had a lot of fun. This was a fun school year. You know, we had a lot of good conversations. You know, my daughter's a little more than one, so like this was a different experience for me because this is my first year while teaching with you know, a baby, like Talia I had when I was still in college. So going through that experience, you guys put me on TikTok, which has been fun. Freshmen especially, man, at those pep rallies, you guys turned out. Sadly, we won't get to do the next one to really tie things up, but you know, there's a lot of good memories, and this isn't like my memory video because I'm not ready for that, to be honest. I got so many pictures and random stuff, but you know, we're going through this coronavirus thing together, and I'm here, we're here, but you know, now we know that we won't be back. So this is I guess this is our see you later, this is our goodbye. You know, I know you guys are gonna be okay. You know, you can contact me for any reason at all, hit me up, and I really, really can't wait to see your guys' faces again and get back to some semblance of you know, normal. It was a good year. So I'm out. Hit that subscribe button. Let's stay connected, and I'll keep updating you guys on what's going on over here. Day 33. It's been a long time. See you guys.